Tom, I thought you was calling for to fill me in on what those options were.
Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium. The smoke machine is rolling, and the Miami Hurricanes making their customary grand entrance onto the field. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Gators will kick it off to get us underway. Oh, he's going to take a chance and bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic.
Should I put Sakai or just Kai up top? Nah, they doing, bro.
On the ground at the 20. Offense getting set for first down. He wants to throw. Fires downfield.
Oh, shit.
The physical
Come
play
on.
there forces the incompletion on first down. The Hurricanes want to move quickly. Looking to throw, it's Ward. Moving out of the pocket. He'll let one go down the right side.
Nah.
Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. And after a couple of misfires, this offense looking at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense.
There are analytics out there in college football that say maybe you can go for that at that point of the field here in the first half. It's still early. If you don't get it, you can come back later in the game, make it up, score some more points, and that mistake will be erased. The problem is right now at this juncture of the game, that was a big-time error. The fact that you didn't get that, you're now gifting your opponent points.
First down here for the offense. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Well, in that down and distance, you're probably expecting them to throw it way down the field to get the first. Instead, they go push pass. They did catch the defense off guard, and even though that
me off guard is relative. That's what you would say to the offensive player. I would say, listen, we're playing a little bit deeper because we're not going to give up the first down. We react to the short stuff, and obviously that's a quick, easy pass from the offense. Rally up, make the play, live to fight another down.
And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
I love the play call there, too, because second and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch him off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. He's got a fresh set of downs.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set. Make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Looking downfield, it's Flagway. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. And listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover. He tucks it, get what you can get, and then live to play the next down. I like that execution by the QB.
Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Trying to get to it.
Running back, what you doing?
Quarterback moving.
We'll play QB.
Pulls it in the end zone.
My running back ain't fucking blocking nobody. Just standing.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive.
Come on.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Going up top on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Martinez. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Back to throw, it's Ward. Unloads to the wideout.
Yeah.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. After the incompletion on 2nd down, it's 3rd and inches. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes the grab outside. It's McCormick. And the Hurricanes are in the hurry-up.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in, week out, working on those critical down and distances, 3rd downs. And having that conversion this early in the game, that's got to feel good.
Oh, shit, Jackson. Oh, how the lineman tackle.
Good return on the interception.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Still on the 35-yard line. They'll try it again on 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
And the offensive coordinator here is really trying to stay aggressive and take a shot. Obviously, the offense couldn't click on that one. But later in the game, if I'm this offense, I'm continuing to stay aggressive. Keep the foot down on the gas pedal.
And they don't want to waste this great field position here on third and long. Scanning the field, it's flag way. Feeling some heat. He'll pull it down and run. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Florida 6, 0.
And the Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback checking off. Trying to find his man on first down. He'll take a shot. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida!
Florida, number 9.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close that drive going to the air for the final few inches and the score. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
To kick this one away.
Out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
He's past the 30, and he's brought down after a nice gain. Just moving those chains the way Frank Gore did back in the day.
Frank Gore, Willis McGahee, Edgerrin James, so many elite backs in Miami history. Finding that guy that you can give the ball to that's reliable, important part of the Canes tradition.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Yeah, and you don't see very many quarterback hits on screens. You know, the offense wants to bluff real quick and make it look like pass, and then the quarterback's supposed to pop up, look like pass, and quickly get rid of it. You could tell timing all wrong. It was all jacked up, and that play went absolutely nowhere.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. Throws for the tight end. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Offenses know and work on it all week. Third downs. We got to be really, really good. This offense not good on this third down. It could come back to bite them.
It's 4th down now, and this likely the final snap before the 2-minute warning. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
The defense.
And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. First down here for the offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Finds a crease at the 20. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
And that's the benefit to the run game. Keep pounding, keep pounding. Now you break one all the way down to the 2-yard.
And don't stop it. Get down, get lined up quick, and give it to this dude again to go score a TD.
Here's 1st and goal, and a touchdown here might put this thing out of reach by halftime. Motion from the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown Gators! And they made it to the house when they...
All right, a good start to the day. Good start to the day. So it looks like if we win this game, we end the playoffs. If we lose this game, we just got to start a new season. So this is for the playoffs right here. We done fucked around and lost 2 games this season like a dumbass. So this is basically a playoff game right here.
Welcome to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where titles are won, legends are made, and fields are named after them. Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Today, 2 teams collide in an old-fashioned SEC showdown. As we'll see, the Florida Gators taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Gators will kick it away first.
Yes, sir.
From inside his own 5. That opening script has been a masterpiece. This offense with a 1st and goal. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Florida! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
I mean, what a great way to start this game. Getting the football in the end zone, Get into your big play wide receiver. Nice job by this offense.
Yeah, David, it just seems like this offense came out with a sense of urgency, right? They're playing with great energy, and it seemed like everything they dialed up.
Oh, he back. Look, he back in the regular shit now.
Perfect. Really nice rhythm, really nice flow, and they kept
Oh shit, bro. I don't know why people be doing that shit, bro. That shit is stupid as fuck.
He'll bring it out. It's Henderson. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8.
First and 10.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
Timeout. Florida.
The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. Wide receiver shows motion. Quick pass on the fly motion.
Safety. Oh, push him back.
Behind the line of scrimmage. They'll
Push him
lose
back.
yards on that one.
You got to fight fire with fire. You got to fight speed with speed. There's a receiver with the ball out in the open field trying to get the corner, but a cornerback with the same type of speed and athleticism able to make the tackle. Nice job.
Using the quick game. At the 20, he's got space. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The evolution of the Alabama offense has always been built around what does the quarterback do best, and this guy's doing a lot of things well.
And we've seen some sensational ones. And to your point,
Bro,
I like
we
that
just
Jalen Hurts
running
really
behind
good
him. We're
runner.
not
They
fucking
built
tackling.
around his feet. You know, Bryce Young, really good passer. Tua Tagovailoa, really good passer. More about the passing game, explosive passing plays. So they'll do whatever it takes to win.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
Back to pass, it's Milroe.
He still caught that though. That's just crazy.
And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain.
That's crazy. He still caught that shit.
Yeah, and that's one of those where you just look at the coverage. You look at down the field, taking away all the options, making sure you don't throw that ball downfield to get the first down. The only option, check it to the running back. Now I close that space. Nice job tackling.
And it's loose.
Get the ball. Fuck, bro. This nigga fumbled it forward, bro.
And the offense
Get the fuck out of here,
by
man.
falling on that fumble.
Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up. You're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big time.
Bro, what the fuck else are you looking at, corner? What else are you looking at? That's twice. What the fuck else are you even looking at?
That can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it.
Yeah, I'm like, bruh, I can't do nothing else. He's fucking coming to you. Blow his ass up, bro. You let him catch the ball, all types of shit.
Wide out in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost
God
yardage.
damn, bro.
And great recognition by the corner. That touch pass, after he throws at the quarterback, it's a pass. He can't throw it forward again. Nice job understanding that, flying up, coming and making the big tackle in the open field.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd down, going up top. He's going for a big play downfield. And this is
Bro, I was about to say, bro, I would have turned this shit off, bro.
pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
It's a fake. After that last incompletion, the offense is now in punt formation. And he's not going to get there. The tackle, and he stopped short as they snuff out the fake.
I've literally
Man,
never seen
everybody
someone do
loves a
that.
fake
That's
punt
crazy.
until it doesn't work. And how about the defense? Great job being aware, not falling asleep. That's what happens. A lot of times you fall asleep, you give up a big play, give up the first down. They were dialed in, they were ready, and they stopped the guy just short of the first down.
Gets it out quickly.
Dang.
And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Got his man down the middle.
I need a better block than that tight end. Ooh.
And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. He wants to throw it. And he's got it! Touchdown Gators!
Touchdown. Florida.
Lining up to add another.
In the end zone.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff team out there and ready to go.
Set to kick this one away.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. That is a decision he will likely... Brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Here comes that Alabama offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to enter.
Oh, no.
And the pass hits, picked
No,
off.
he didn't do that play. No, he didn't. Well, that was our playoff game to get into the playoffs, and that was pretty easy. He made that easy though. From the first kickoff, he tried not to kick it. That shit, we got that shit. He tried not to catch the ball like a dummy. Then he ran a fake punt pass, bro. All these games, bro. That's probably 2,400 games down there. Yeah, 2,419 games, bro. Never seen a fake punt pass, bro. That was my first time. Then he did that. He did that fucking running back screenplay, bro. Well. Yeah, bro. That was, that's the first time I understand too. Like, yeah, bro, you need to cut this shit off, cause you just out here calling plays, bro. He just calling shit, going through the play menu. Like, oh yeah, let me run that. Like, what was you thinking?
Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. No return coming. He'll call for the... Line gets set, first down. On the move. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. I get it that the game is the primary thing about going to a bowl, but there's so many festivities surrounding it. Jesse, what do you remember about something you experienced?
There was a lot of pageantry when I think back to the bowl games I played in, and you have functions, you get to visit a brand new city, generally in warm weather, you get to meet the other team. There's some friendly
Oh my
competition.
God.
The biggest thing that stands out to me, though, was a street brawl against the Miami Hurricanes. Bourbon Street getting ready for the Sugar Bowl, about 120 deep. Hard to forget that.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. They'll try the run. He's able to fight his way for a couple of yards, but it'll be fourth down and 3. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
That's how you come get involved in the fucking run game, corner.
Good job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge
Nah, he's
stop,
short.
and they've got an opportunity
Yeah,
to make
he's
the
short.
opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. A great spot to start this drive for the offense. Quarterback will audible. Quick touch pass to the receiver. You'll take this every
He's
time.
turned around. How is he fucking hitting me?
Well, guys, bowl season is here. Always fun to get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about playing in a bowl?
Yeah, bro. He had a timeout to waste.
Season throughout your career, and it's the last time that you ever get these group of individuals together. You say goodbye to so many people, and it's kind of bittersweet, but always fun, Jesse, to dance with your boys one last time. But another thing too, I love the swag bags personally. I love getting the gifts.
Yeah, I mean, to me, David,
Bro,
really,
I hate that
sticking
stupid
with
shit,
the
bro.
history of these bowl games. I think that's one of the best things about college football.
They need to
We're in
take that shit
era
out the
today
game.
where bowl games don't matter as much as they did back when you and I played, but it was special to take the field with your guys one more time, but playing in games that had so much history.
Gonna throw it to the right. He's got his man. He goes to the ground, but not before a big pickup and a first down. The Gators are threatening in the red zone. Comes out throwing on first down. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Young. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you've got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again.
Oh yeah.
And the pass is intercepted.
Oh yeah.
And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Florida. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it.
Let me get another one, D.
Coming out with it, it's Young. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here come the Irish back on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense, sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
Oh.
And he holds it in at the 25.
Just make the tackle,
And
man.
he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Just make the tackle.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again.
Fires and picked off.
I hit the wrong fucking button, bro.
And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that.
I didn't want him to throw it on a fucking line like that.
Sitting there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Gets away. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He'll try to do it himself. They get him on the ground. Didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. This offense has a second down play. It'll be a draw. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter. They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. Looking to pass. It's Leonard. Fires toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard.
Yeah, Leonard went crazy on that. He broke a sack and everything, bro.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
On 4th down, trying to find his man. He'll take another shot here. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Wants to throw on 1st down.
Bro, what the fuck? My receiver didn't even try to catch the ball.
Are we sure that he knows what color jersey his receivers are wearing? Threw a pick on the last drive.
Look at my receiver just spazzed out. We got lucky right there.
No big deal. Hey, short memory. Quarterback's got to have those short memories, right? It's behind me. No harm done. Reset. Next play.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. It's complete on the right side. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
Now facing a 3rd and long. Fast motion from the offense. Touch pass on the run.
Bro, fucking Wilson, bro. You gonna miss your block. Go upfield and get another block. What are you doing?
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
And the Gators will have it 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Finds his big tight end. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a 1st down. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. The great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the 1st down.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
That's all right. Tell Riley Leonard we can break a sack too.
Be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out, but when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Just gets rid of it.
Oh, we got to get that off.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
With jet sweep pass. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially in the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. He's looking to throw it. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football.
Bro, I tried to get sticky when I went back inside. My running, man, I'm trying to tell you, bro, if I could fucking gauge the blocking better, I never know if they're going to do what they're supposed to do.
They put this ball on lockdown.
My running back just running right next to me. I'm like, fucking pick somebody up and block.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He's looking to throw. And that one is
We got hit.
up in the end zone. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's wrapped up after a
That motherfucker was toast again, bro. We got hit.
You've just seen in this game, the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his 2nd pick thrown in this game.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Fires to the wideout. Finds space on the right. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. To throw, it's Leonard. The throw. Got a man in the middle. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Going downfield for the big play. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Well, even though that pass was incomplete, I wouldn't be shocked if this defense in the 2nd half decides to play some deeper coverages. This offense has already shown they're willing to be aggressive, and they've got a lot of speed. Moving forward, this defense cannot afford to give up big plays in the passing game.
After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Defense doing a great job watching the quarterback's eyes and breaking on the ball. They already have 2 picks in the game, and they swat that one away. They are doing an awesome job in coverage.
No
Damn.
good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. Ready to go here in the second half, and Notre Dame will kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Gators sending the offense back to work. And they got it done in the first half, but the job now, follow up, close the deal, and bring home a bowl victory.
Finish. You hear teams say it all.
Oh, look out, there he goes! And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Quick pass on the jet motion. Across the 10. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
I love this play call. You want to get your playmakers the football in space. What a creative way. This little kind of push pass by the quarterback. Get him to the receiver's hands quickly and let him go make yards.
Good timing on the quick out. Pulls his way forward. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch him. There's so many ways to use him, but exactly. Get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Got some room.
That's what I'm talking about, Hawk.
Touchdown Gator! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Young. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here come the Irish back on offense. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute.
I had to make up for that bad stick when that Wilson ran, bro. That shit was terrible.
They'll start this one
Should
from
have
the
scored there, too.
29 on first down. The give to the back. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. Notre Dame right back to the line. Rides to the back.
Good defense.
A run up the middle is stuck for no gain. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. To the air, it's Leonard. Dances away. Throws to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Notre Dame ready to go with another first down.
Well, there we go. We finally see some life in this offense running the football. Nice game to pick up the first down. Got to get more of that going moving forward because they have not.
If he threw that right, that was mine.
You see this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Now on second down after the incompletion. Off to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Dropping back, it's Leonard. Looking to the end zone. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
Oh, I don't know what that
You don't
was.
see many of those anymore. Nowadays, the gloves are so good. The hands are so good. You don't see a lot of drop passes. Missed opportunity there for the receiver.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver.
I think we just push him there.
Touchdown, Irish! Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they could lose this ball game.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights.
I don't know how we didn't make that tackle. We were 7.
Cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing.
He's got it down the right side. Open runway ahead. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Florida. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14.
Yeah, that was just a bust right
The
there.
kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. He'll bring it out. It's Young. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. He's going to pass. He's going up top.
Yes, sir.
And he throws another interception, his third of the night. And
Okay, 30. You don't have to block. It's all good, bro.
on the interception.
It's such a hard time. You know the clock's ticking. You know you're down. You got to force the ball down the field. But guess what? So does the defense. They knew the vertical routes were coming. They broke on the football, and that does not look good for this ball game.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here come the Irish back on offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
To the air, it's Leonard. Fires to the tight end. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. They'll throw it on first down. Grabbed on the outside, it's Evans. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Notre Dame lines up quickly. Wants to fire on second down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. For
Yes,
the
sir.
fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll run it from the gun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Man, that D tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of the stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
Out of the gun to give to the back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? They'll give it to Johnson. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The defense will use a timeout here. There are 16 seconds left to play. The Gators will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And no
Good punt.
chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. The offense set for a first down play. He wants to throw. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Dropping back, it's Leonard. Pocket starts to collapse.
I missed the ball. That's crazy.
They make the stop, but that's going to do it here as time has expired, and that'll just serve to pad the step.
Round 2. Fight.
Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today claim in this neutral site showdown. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on another SEC rival, the Florida Gators. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hawkins. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out.
God damn, this shit gonna do this shit all fucking game.
On first down, here comes this offense. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Looking for a man, it's Lagway. Throws to the tight end. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
And how about that start for the offense in this game? You could not ask for a better play. They come out firing, going down the field. They get a huge completion. What a way to begin this football contest.
Smashes through. David, given the fact that you are a devoted helmet head, I'm not sure that you're aware there are a lot of other festivities around the bowl game. Did you ever experience any of that?
Of course I'm a helmet head. Yeah, spot on. Agree with that. But here's the thing. We did a meat-eating contest at the Outback Bowl my senior year. Which squad could eat more steak from Outback? It was absolutely amazing. So I
Get the block, 10.
And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of him. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And just a really nice job by the QB locating.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. When you play at a place like Alabama, you have to live up to the legacy of the Jonathan Allens, the Deron Paynes, the Marcel Dariuses when you play on that defensive front.
And the funny thing is, Reese, I can keep going. Quentin Williams, Will Anderson, like the list goes on and on and on. Just elite level recruiting on the defensive line, on the edge, is how they built this dynasty at Alabama.
Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Gators! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
That's a good throw that way.
Coming out with it, it's Williams. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Offense in a split backfield. Running back goes in motion. They'll throw it on first down. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
That's an example of the offensive coordinator trying to be aggressive and trying to take a shot. Now, the offense isn't able to click on that play, but moving ahead in the second half, it's important they continue to dial up these big plays. You want to stay aggressive, and you want to keep testing this second half.
Crosses the 30, he's got away. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a
You see my coach pushing back?
Really good-looking run. You know, you think about the legacy Alabama has at the running back position. It's ridiculous. Mark Ingram won a Heisman, obviously. Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs. I'm going to go back to Sean Alexander, who I played against back in the day, too. All these guys had speed. All these guys had vision and quickness. And this guy right here, he has all of those traits himself. Just another big-time talent in the Crimson Tide backfield.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Bunch formation for these receivers. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. To the air, it's Milroe. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or two. He was lurking, waiting for his opportunity, and like a gator in the swamp, he went into the roll and got that quarterback.
They did, and I tell you what, when you want to be dominant in this league, if Florida wants to get back to being a dominant team, it's got to be guys like this in the trenches dominating football games.
On second down, he'll fire. They've got the screen set up.
Good play, defense.
A lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, the offense on 3rd down, they were just trying to spit the ball out quickly and see if they can get a block and get north play. Defense, really nice job getting after the catch, getting a tackle, and now setting up 4th down.
Running it back, it's Hawkins. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first quarter. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. Looking to move it through the air. Into double coverage.
He picked. Man, get out of here.
It's intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right
I mean, I know that's
decision.
Malachi, but stop, bro.
Receiver
Didn't
that
sit in the
seemed
car. How the
open,
fuck you
but
catch
just
that
not
shit?
very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Eight-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Give to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Goodness, that is the way you blow up a play, quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Hair on fire caused a wreck that had to be a blown assignment. Third and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is four-down territory. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
Third and short, just what the doctor ordered. Toss play, good job up front by the offensive line, getting a bit of a push, and they get the first down.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. The Tide with the 1st and 10. Power football with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job creating the loss on first down.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
And that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force him to settle for a field goal? DB's right up on the receivers. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
They've moved it into scoring territory. 1st and 10 from the 11. Might as well give it to him again. Just trucks through it. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown Tide.
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
And they did tack on the extra point. So they marched the ball 41 yards on that drive. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds. First down for this offense. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside. And David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's
Man, fuck, bro. I'm getting hit as soon as I throw the ball, bro. That shit irritating.
Communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Throws for the tight end. Got his man all by himself. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Snagged in the end zone.
Shit, boy.
Touchdown, Florida. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing.
Woohoo, I gotta pick that.
On the move, trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
Why the fuck did he hit
A lot
it?
of time, tips and deflections are because you got great eyes and vision on the quarterback. You see him release the football, you break on it, you tip that thing, and make sure the receiver can't get it.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Defense playing a bail technique. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. They make the stop, and that
Good
is
defense.
the end of the first half.
I needed that pick on that first play, but fuck, I don't know why he hit the ball.
The Gators will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes that Alabama offense. And they're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl games, sometimes there's a little bit of rust in the first half, and that's what you talk about at halftime. Now, we get the ball, we're down, let's go make a statement to start this second half. We're here, we're ready, we're going to do some damage.
And here's the thing, they're in this bowl game because they're explosive on offense. It takes only one play. There's still lots of football left to be played. If they get this confidence going, they get into a rhythm, watch out.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Milroe getting some heat. That pass is
He got that shit out.
incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Man, this quarterback is fast. You saw that on his ability to scramble around, but he wasn't fast just enough to outrun that hit, and it was the hit that caused the incompletion.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unloads to the
Give
one.
me that shit, boy.
Intercepted.
Good shit,
A
Marshall.
stinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver.
Oh,
And the defense couldn't corral him. And
that's how you get through there.
Touchdown, Gator. They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone.
Xander, that's how you get your way through traffic, bro.
Scoring the touchdown.
You gotta bob and weave through traffic.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
That's just setting up the blocks. You get through there. You block him. You block him. You block him. We out.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking.
Give me
to
that!
the
Come on, man. Stop
He was
playing
able
with
to
me.
turn the page, calm him down.
He reaches in front of me. Come on.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Back to throw. It's Milroe coming after him. They're bringing heat.
2 sacks.
Now he's
Okay.
going to break the pocket. On the move is the 30.
And no fumble.
And chunk
Broke 2
plays
sacks
are
and no
the
fumble.
name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. He's looking to throw. Turns it loose. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion?
Oh, that just really nice catch.
Defense,
by the
we gotta
big
be
tight
there,
end,
bro.
Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. He's looking to throw it. Floating away. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, I don't know if you want that guy outside the pocket very often because he's so fast and he can do some damage, but they did a nice job containing him. Once he left the pocket, they were ready for it. Came to him, he tried to throw the football. Nice hit on the quarterback as he's throwing to force a bad pass.
Wants to throw on second down. Uncorks one to the middle.
Yes, sir. The fuck was that?
It's picked off. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great.
Fuck was that?
Florida improved this field position.
Well, he started rolling to his right, and because of that, it allowed the defender some time to close the distance between himself and the intended target.
Yes, sir. Cool. First round done, second round done, championship game, man. Who they gonna give us? Who we gonna give us for the chip?
Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on another SEC team, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. Two teams enter, one team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Bringing it out, it's Bowman. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start.
And the Oklahoma Hawks first and 10.
First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Oh, there's the stiff arm. Brought down.
Oh, that was a nasty stiff arm. What the fuck?
And the Sooners will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking downfield. It's Arnold. Receiver makes the grab. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. He grabs it inside the 20. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
The Sooners are on the move here. Receiver in motion now. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Hell yeah.
In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately, Kirk.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's moving out of the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Daniels. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. On first and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
To throw, it's Lagway. Pressure is coming. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And he pulls in the catch. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. And now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bowman. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Offense is back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
I personally love the aggressive approach here by this offensive coordinator. You got to take some chances. You got to create some matchups. But if you don't protect the quarterback, you have no chance.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Press coverage now from the secondary. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking to make a play.
It's 2 of y'all right there, bro. Just pick the ball now.
Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on 4th and very long. To throw, it's Arnold. Looking for his back. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Coming up, second down and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Looking to the end zone.
Good shit, boy.
It's caught. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out. It's Bowman.
Good tackle.
At the 12, the coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? First down, looking to throw the football. Took contact on the throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Thompson. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Dropping back. It's Arnold. And he lofts it deep over the middle.
I know that's not the game plan, bro. I know that's not the game plan. Weak ass nigga, bro. Talking all that shit. Just like you, dropping everybody back into coverage on defense, bum ass. Still shredding that shit up. Motherfucker want to talk shit because he got 7 points.
How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
They look to throw it here on second down. Makes a quick catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now...
Why is it taking so long to throw the ball, bro?
And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Completion makes it second down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Brought down to the 47, and that one moved the sticks. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw it on first down. Finds his man. It's Daniels. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit.
Good job, offense.
And it's good from 56 yards. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to recover the football.
Trying an onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite him.
The Gators offense retakes the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Looking for his big tight end.
Good catch, boy.
Down, but an explosive play. The offense in business now at the 24.
Well, it's a good ball here by the quarterback, but I have to back up and look at the route by this tight end. He puts such pressure on this defense and makes it very easy for the quarterback to be able to make an accurate throw because he gets separation.
Big chunk play. This
It's a big boy catch right there, man.
Efficiency.
That's how you hold that beach.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Escapes the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. Quarterback drops back. Running back grabs it on the screen.
Oh, good blocking, lineman. Y'all niggas, man.
Right at the line.
Boy, it seems like a screen
Two of y'all
pass
just
is
standing
either
there.
feast or famine. You either completely fool the
Do that shit
defense
again,
and
I'm
you
pulling
gotta
y'all scholarship.
the run behind a convoy of blockers, or there's just nowhere to go and the play gets blown up as we see here.
Bro, shut the fuck up and take this ass whooping like a man. Quit crying. Crying like a little bitch, bro. Crying like a little bitch. You mad cause you losing? You mad cause you losing, bro?
And he'll set up to throw.
You mad you losing, bro?
Pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Chris, that ball gets tipped and goes straight
Quit.
up in the air.
Yeah, I know you got
anybody's
shit to do.
ball.
You
The
gotta lose,
defense
bum
does
ass
a
nigga.
really good job down in this area, expecting the pass. The ball's in
This
the air.
motherfucker said, I got L's to take, bro. Hurry up, bro. I got L's to take. I got more L's to
Ball hits
take.
the ground for an incompletion.
Then why you get mad, bum ass nigga? Why you get mad, bum?
3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. Looking
All right,
for
I heard to give you this dot, bum ass nigga.
in the end zone.
Fucking bum.
Touchdown.
I heard to give you this dot.
This is just quarterback.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
With a national championship.
You got 7 points, bro. You don't deserve to
This
talk.
might be as good of a quarterback
You don't deserve to talk.
I've seen in a national championship in some time. The
Who
defense
is?
got
That's
to
your
try
weak
to
ass
do
defense.
something to get him out of
If I was doing that, you have more points than 7
Sit
points, nigga.
back and change up coverage.
Bum ass nigga. How that don't even make sense, bro. You don't even know football. How the fuck I'm playing man with 1,000 people in coverage? Dumb ass nigga. Bums get mad when they start losing. They just start saying shit. Bro, you playing football? I'm mad as fuck, bro. You playing football? Hey, y'all some bum ass nigga. Bum ass nigga, get your ass out of bounds.
51-yard line. Tried to
Get your stupid ass out of bounds and shut up.
cost himself 4 yards.
Get your stupid ass out of bounds and shut the fuck up.
And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back.
I don't want to hear you say nothing else till you get some of the 7-point. Bum. That's not gonna work. Let's go back to the air.
It's a loss of
That's not gonna work.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their pass.
Hey, y'all love it. The bums get mad when they start losing, bro. They just start making up all type of shit. Complaining about everything.
Looking to throw. It's Arnold.
Look at you. Right into a hard flat. Look at you.
Flag doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this,
Yeah, Rello, you know what it is, man.
dishing out the punishment, but here,
Yeah, tell
he's the one that has to absorb
Oh, bro, I can't even focus up, bro. I'm over here laughing at this nigga, man. I got caught timeout,
Now
bro.
the defense will call a timeout here. There's something
Fuck.
they like about that look. They'll make an
Oh,
adjustment
this
before this
motherfucker, bro.
important play.
Let me lock back in.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket, using his legs here. Gets some space around the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Thompson. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Offense looking to throw the ball. With the
Come on, bruh.
Thompson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short
Come the
gain
fuck on.
The Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackle.
And here comes a deep shot.
Oh, we bumped him. I bumped my man.
Right near the end zone. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page. And
I'll bump my own fucking man like an idiot. Like a bum. I was a bum on that one.
And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Powering through the defender. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
My boy Pot back in the crib, man.
Hand off to the back. It'll keep the clock moving.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
The Gators trying to cash in here in the red zone. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Second down after that previous play. Looks right for a quick completion.
Look at you.
Touchdown, Gators.
Look at you. I see why you crying now. You ain't got no defense. That's why he was crying. Motherfucker crying. He ain't got no defense. I mean, motherfucker, you the one talking shit, bro. You the one talking shit. Then you want to take your mic out like a little bitch, bro. See, that's what I don't like, bro. If you want to talk shit, leave your fucking mic in and let's talk shit, bro. Don't take your shit out and then quit the game. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, boy, that boy Pot be putting belt to ass, bro. He had me in West Virginia too, bro. I think that's what fucked me up, bro. You know, I'm a VTech fan. That motherfucker had me in West Virginia. The lighting wasn't right and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it just didn't feel right. Nah, he whooped up on me yesterday though. Who'd you have? What team you had when you played him?
Welcome to Norman, Oklahoma, and the heart of the Sooner Nation. Memorial
Yeah,
Stadium
yeah.
already rocking with the sounds of Boomer Sooner. We're going to hear that all day. Today, two teams collide in this
Yeah, kid, I got belted yesterday, bro.
very competitive
It just snowballed
Southeastern Conference.
out of control
As we'll
fast,
see,
bro.
The Florida Gators taking on
My old line was acting like hoes. My quarterback was selling.
I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the
Just one of them games, man.
Kirk, let's get to the action on the
But
field.
no excuses. He belted me. Belted ass session yesterday.
And the Sooners will kick this deep to get us going.
I mean, y'all had a good game, though.
Bringing it out, it's Hawkins. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when first down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback making some changes at the line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's reeled in. It's Daniels. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch, but gets the first down in the process.
And that's a first down for the offense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Gets made on the out route. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing.
Yeah, every once in a while, I'll run into a motherfucker playing with Oklahoma. But yeah, it's crazy to have him back-to-back like that.
Because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
It's Johnson. He's found some room at the 45. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. But I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side.
That's a great play by that fucking corner, bro. He was getting blocked.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside.
I thought I was out of there. That motherfucker getting blocked and still tackling.
Top receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the Gators are looking to keep this drive
Running back, you gonna block anybody?
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension.
God damn, bro. You gonna block any one of the three motherfuckers?
You flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
The Gators with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Bro, I don't know. It's really random, bro. Like on NCAA 14, I used them and shit. And just, I liked them back then. I liked their jerseys and shit.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary.
Fucking go up the field.
He throws it away. A smart choice that time. But it will bring up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Got a lane. Can he get in? And they stop him just short of the end zone.
Back when they had Tyrod Taylor, Ryan Williams, Cam Chancellor and shit like that, bro. Yeah, I just fucked
this defense. They had the advantage. Good coverage all over the field. It's 3rd down, but they let the quarterback get away, scramble, and pick up the first down. And now it's 1st and goal inside the 5-yard line.
Wait, you mean Jack? What? You been a Bucks fan, but a kicker was drafted to Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but a kicker was drafted to the Jaguars.
Start of the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep, and he's brought down there.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
To throw, it's Lagway. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And that one is over everyone's head beyond the end zone and incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Launching one to the end zone.
Good catch, boy.
Touchdown, Florida. Now the important point after attempt.
The Buccaneers drafted a kicker
And it's 7-0
in the second
after the
round,
18.
so you've been a Jacksonville Jaguar fan? Oh, okay. Okay. So you switched from the Bucks to the Jack. Oh, that's where I was confused. I was like, what?
Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away.
Bro, kickers are important, bro. A kicker gonna win or lose you 2 or 3 games a year by itself. That's the difference between playoffs and no playoffs.
Catch it, no return.
Now, I will admit, bro, drafting a kicker second round though is crazy. But you know, I mean, fuck, if you think you that good.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
I'll tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they've had over the years. Just off the top of my head, guys like CeeDee Lamb and Hollywood Brown, they get left one-on-one. They're going to make you pay for it. This receiver showing he's got the quicks to be able to win those one-on-one battles and soft hands. Good timing and a nice gain for the Sooners.
That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. To the air. It's Arnold. Receiver makes the catch. In the clear at the 25. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. 1st and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Bro, like no one's gonna tackle him, bro. He got stuck on the line. He just didn't touch this motherfucker.
Down here, they're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And the point after is right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter.
Look at that, stuck on the line. No one even touches him.
Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here.
Yeah, Tampa Bay having a comeback now, bro.
Here's the handoff. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Here's the second down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He'll throw it now. The ball is loose. The defense has picked up the football going the other way.
Boy, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. The pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's caught downfield. Touchdown, Oklahoma. This quarterback on fire today. Now the try here for the extra point. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Ball carrier running through tackles. And he's out of bounds here on the return.
Look at that.
The Gators offense retakes the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. It's the running back in the flat. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Caught near the sticks. It's Daniels. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And he lobs it deep down the middle. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or the possibility involved in the spring game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield.
Here's a shot toward the end zone.
Oh, you gotta hold that.
It's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. That's a nice tackle there by the
I didn't get out of bounds.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime.
Damn, bro, he gotta hold that in the end zone. That was a dot.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab. It's Johnson.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And this one is right through. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. The Gators will kick it off to begin the second half. This one will be fair caught. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Back to throw. It's Arnold. He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Now that's how you execute. I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after that big play, I'm all about taking a shot right to the end zone here.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. This one is incomplete, right in the back corner of the end zone.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. It's Burks. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Sooners will crank up the tempo. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Can he take it all the way? That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend. That's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. So the screen on first down is snuffed out nicely, and now they're behind the sticks here.
Yeah, the offense tried to fool this defense by going the screen on first down, but give the defense all the credit in the world. They're not fooled at all. Read that perfectly, able to chase that down for a loss.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Can he make it to the marker? Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's second down here. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. He's escaping the pocket now. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Gators keep the football on the move. Pre-snap motion from the receiver.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Oklahoma 14, Florida 10.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick completion to the tight end. Oh, and he's ruled down right there. They lose yardage on that play.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Second down play coming up. Back to throw again. It's an out route. The catch made. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? Pressure moment for the quarterback. We'll see if he can stay calm and collected. Down a score late in the game. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to.
The Gators will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Fires it on the move. Touchdown, Gators. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
That is just an outstanding job by this quarterback. With the game on the line, he finds the matchup with his go-to receiver, makes a perfect throw here to the receiver, and they scored late to take the lead.
And the extra point was up and good.
Florida 17, Oklahoma 14.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick off.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Oh, you got to pick that, son.
Chance to make a play, but instead it's 3rd down.
Hey, really good call here by the defense.
Look at him. He hit that.
In the 4th quarter, get 6 defensive backs with that dime look, cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Handoff here from the shotgun.
The defense, man.
Short, huge play by the defense on 4th down. They will take over, protecting this lead.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw. It's leg way. It's a short completion of the tight end. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on 1 guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Florida.
Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's third down and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on third and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at fourth down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
Rolling the dice a bit. Up one possession and going for it on fourth down. Looking to throw for the first down.
Dropped it.
Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And here's a deep throw with the clock winding down. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the fourth quarter? And here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And the offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock.
Boy, anything at this point in the game, when you get down to first and goal, you get positive yards, that's a good thing. Now, what will they do here on second goal? They spread this defense out, try to create some one-on-one matchups.
Second and goal for the offense. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. We'll see what the offense dials up here on third and goal. Scanning the field, it's Arnold. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Touchdown, Oklahoma, to claim the lead here in the final minute. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just...
I can't believe that shit, bro.
That's an easy throw.
Well, it was an entertaining game, Kirk. We enjoyed calling it, but it's got to sting to fall short at the end.
Well, sometimes you're going to suffer losses like this, and you're just going to have to pick up your head and move on. It's the coach's job.
Look at
to
three,
try
bro.
to
You
get
not
this
guarding
team
shit, man.
the next
Come
time they
on,
go
fucking
out.
Marshall. You not guarding the damn thing, bro.
We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
And then we dropped this one. That would have been the game right there, bro. Put that bitch in there. Dropped it. Man. We fucking had that shit, bro. That shit weak as fuck, man. I hate that, bro. Like, if you're in this fucking zone, bro, what the fuck else are you guarding? There's one person there, bro. Move. God damn. It's like when you need them to move, they don't move. When you don't want them to move, the motherfuckers be all over the place. When you want them to stay right there. But when you need them to fucking get out the fucking guard the only person in your area, then them motherfuckers want to be stuck in cement. Fuck. Yeah, bro. Like I needed one person. I needed one person to go.
Welcome everyone to Sanford Stadium between the hedges
That would have
in
been the
Athens,
perfect D
Georgia,
too.
home to the Bulldogs and 90,000 of their closest friends. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. So we see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on the second-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Bulldogs will kick this away to start us off. Bringing it out, it's Hawkins. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring it.
Out at the 16.
First down here for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he crosses the 30. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
Trying to extend the play. He's looking to scramble.
Oh, what the
Chris, I
fuck?
love
This
the
nigga dope.
patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Important second down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Gators getting set on 1st and 10.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And he's got it.
Damn, my nigga, you can't get a block, bro.
The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep.
Good blocks, boy.
Touchdown, Florida. And they grab the early lead.
Touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0.
Point is good. That makes the score Florida
kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Caught in the backfield. It's ETN. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years.
This nigga, man.
Aaron Murray, and more
What the
recently,
fuck was that? He didn't peek that?
Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Offense getting set. It's second down. To the air. It's back. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Well, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up third down instead. Are we going to see a repeat? Remember, last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game when it gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
Looking for his big tight end. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. 4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game. And the Bulldogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, it's a blown opportunity here for this defense. They get the offense all the way to 4th down and long. They got to get pressure. They got to get this offense off the field, make them pay for this aggressive decision to go for it.
Continues to fight for yards. Tackle made after a big gain. The Dogs are in the red zone. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Lets it go quickly. And he will score. Touchdown, Georgia. Now the try for the 2-point conversion. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he runs it in there. The 2-point conversion puts them on top by a point. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Daniels. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Out past the 30. Finally goes out of bounds. A huge chunk play by the offense to wrap up this first period.
Georgia 8, Florida 7.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. The tight end has got it. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Crispy gets so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And, right, the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Dropping back. It's Lagway. He's moving out of the pocket. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. And they get set now to try the PAT. Make the extra point and go up 6.
Is good. That makes the score Florida 14, Georgia 8.
Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wide out. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wide out. Caught over the middle. It's Evans. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Dogs come to the line and run the hurry up. They attack the deep middle of this defense. Kirk come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result. That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down.
42 slider. 4-2.
There's the handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
It is first and goal, a great chance to claim the lead before the break here. Looking to pass. It's back. Launching one.
Give me that shit, boy.
Oh, the pass is picked off. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Well, anytime you see a defense sit back and cover two, the quarterback knows he's looking for short to intermediate throws. He's going to have to put something on it. It's not just the guys that are covering deep. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. So you drive
What the
that
fuck? My
throw.
player's right there. What the fuck are they
Otherwise,
talking
you'll
about?
see results like this, which are an interception.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
I got two niggas right there. How was that intentional run?
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Launching downfield. He's got it for a big gain. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Second down, looking to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Tries to get it to the running back. Oh, and another incompletion.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And it's no good. He missed it. So after the miss, it's still a 6-point lead.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side.
All right, just pick it. Thank you.
In the end zone. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up.
Fuck, I missed that field goal, bro. Fuck.
20 seconds remaining here in the half as they'll line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Finds an open target on the left side. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Dropping back. It's Lagway. The pocket breaking down. A lot of time to throw. Couldn't find a receiver, and they swallow him up. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Florida 14, Georgia 8.
And the Gators will kick this away to start the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this 1st down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Throws a stiff arm. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made out as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Touchdown, Dogs. Strong game by this quarterback.
Oh, what a play. Man, this defense, they better watch out for this tight end today. It's proven right there how easily he can slip behind and get lost in coverage. And if that happens, this quarterback's going to find him and make you pay.
Bringing it out, it's Hawkins. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. The Florida offense retakes the field. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made after the completion.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Big time gamble coming up. Coach going for it this close to his own end zone. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. You can't connect with a long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
He's moving out of the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Caught over the middle. It's Lovett. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. The Dogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Bulldogs. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Georgia. With a takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender could.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking downfield. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. That'll bring up second down.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. He gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
Looking downfield. It's Lagway. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by...
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. They misfire on the pass as time in the period runs out.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Georgia 29, Florida 14.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Trying for a 4th down completion. Throws a bullet deep down the right side. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's 4th down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost them a ball game.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short game.
You can almost sense the coaches challenge this offensive line before they went out on the field, how important this drive is with the lead late in the football game. They are hitting people and pushing people around up front and being able to get positive yards on 1st and 10.
And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. And that's a solid return after the interception.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Extending the play now. Oh, and he fumbles. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41, and they make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's past the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
The Gators looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To throw, it's Mertz. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
2-9 Philly.
And they're trying to punch it in here. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Florida.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
And he knocks through the PAT. Lined up in regular kickoff formation here. 2 timeouts, final minute. I'm not sure they've done the math here. Surprised they're not going for the onside kick. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Can they play key boy here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. The Bulldogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down at the 47. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On 1st down, it's play action. Makes the catch. It's Lovett. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down after that short completion. To throw, it's back. Quick throw over the middle. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Going the other way, can they catch him?
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
And the Gators offense retakes the field. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. Quick throw to his receiver. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Tight end makes the grab. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. He's out of bounds after a nice gain, and finally, a spark of life from this offense.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Gators.
Florida, number 9, with the grab and the score.
The crowd is roaring now, trying to help the defense stop this 2-point conversion. Linebacker shifting around now. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Florida.
A touchdown is only half the battle. They'll need this 2-point conversion to tie the game. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Pressure is coming. And he's sacked on a crucial 2-point conversion. The offense still trails by those 2 points. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Number 26, set to kick this one away.
And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now. The Bulldogs come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, and that should do it for the ballgame. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Took one last shot. With no time on the clock, though, this game is over. Really, everyone on both sides remember for a long time, Kirk, and it stings to fall short to your arch rival.
Yeah, rivalries are always the ones that hurt the most.
Bruh, look at this shit, bro.
Every year, some guys, they have a clock counting down.
They're not even gonna show it. The fucking 2-point conversion, bro. Like the fucking middle of the field was wide the fuck open, bro. And them motherfuckers just shed at the last. I'm like, come on, bro. That's what I be hating about.
EA Sports College Football.
I hate how they don't have plays of the good shit, bro. They don't have replays of the shit that's important, bro. I'm talking about the middle of the fucking field was wide the fuck open for the 2-point conversion, bro. And then they just shed at the last second. I'm like, what the fuck I'm supposed to do about that? Fuck. It's like you play these tier 1 teams, bro, and it's like you just can't get nothing to go right sometimes, bro. I'm like, bro, there was 2 D linemen right there, bro. There was fucking 2 D linemen right there. They were split like this, bro. I'm talking about big split. And that's why somebody was telling me earlier to run with fucking Lagway. I'm like, that's why I don't like running with Lagway a lot, bro, because that motherfucker, it's like he be running in mud. I want you to just hit the fucking hole. That motherfucker start running so fucking slow. And give him time to. I'm like, bro, he got 88 speed, bro. I don't understand why it takes him so long to fucking run 2 yards. That shit is fucking crazy. That shit was fucking split wide the fuck open like this, bro. And the motherfucker start running in mud. And then they just shed at the last second, bro. That shit was wide the fuck open. God damn, bro. Already handicapped. Can't fucking run the ball against these motherfuckers. You can't run the ball against Bama, Ohio State, or Georgia, bro. Then you finally get an opening. Your 88 speed quarterback is running like he fucking. I could have kept fucking Mertz in the game for that shit. Fucking 74 speed. Like, god damn, bro. Like, this shit really be pissing me the fuck off, bro. Cause the motherfucker, he's not. And that's one thing I hate is losing to a motherfucker who not good, bro. If a motherfucker beat me with a tier 1 team, he good, fine. But motherfuckers out here be asshole, bro, and just the team be saving them. Fuck.
Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and
Yeah, Clemson, Michigan,
like to say here,
all the tier ones.
Come out alive. This place is cranked up and ready for a big game today. We've got a really
Damn, that shit
compelling
pissed me the
contest
fuck off,
here.
bro. We
team
had
that's
a
earned
comeback
top
coming,
25
huh?
ranking, heading on the road for a serious test of their poise and their mettle. As we'll see the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on another team from the SEC, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway.
No, yeah, Clemson tier 2, but I'm saying all the tier 1s, and then Clemson and fucking Michigan.
Bringing it out, it's Hawkins. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move.
That shit fucking pissed me off, bro.
They can't catch him. Touchdown.
See, cause that's 2 fucking back-to-back fucking L's off some bullshit, bro. Last play of the game against Oklahoma, my defense glitches out. Don't want to fucking move, letting people run right by him. And then that last fucking game, shit wide open. This motherfucker Black one running slow as dirt.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Henderson. Solid coverage there. They get him at. That's when the offense will take over. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Second down after that previous play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Back to pass. It's Milroe. Buying time now. Rolling to his left. Going for a big play downfield. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands.
Can't fucking piss that off, bro.
But little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive. Getting that ball downfield. Stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down.
Broke a sack. That should be a safety.
The quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time. Allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with a first sack of the game.
A offense stays on the field, they're going to go for it in the opening drive from their own territory. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's hit as he throws it. Oh, that one's picked off. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown.
This guy's just an idiot going for shit like that, bro. Like, I don't understand. That's what I be saying, bro, about these motherfuckers playing with these teams, bro.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Henderson. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Some hard running there through a tackle. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Looking to throw. It's Milrow. Looking to scramble. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. On this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
Makes the grab. It's Haynes. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. This is a game-defining gamble. Coach going for it this close to his own end zone. He's escaping the pocket now. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Chris, I just don't get it. You're inside your own red zone, and you're going for it here? You might as well just give the opponent the ball and a chance to score an easy touchdown.
First down here for this offense. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
The offense trying to pour it on early here. First down and goal. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll be brought down.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
The pass rush closing in. Cannot escape.
Come on, line. God damn, bro.
First and goal, Chris. They run the football and lose yards. Then here on second down, they try
Look at
to
that. You just
throw
got
it
your
in
fucking
and
ass
get to the
whooped.
sack. What can the offensive coordinator come up with here on third down? Because they've been going in reverse on these last couple plays.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Florida 14, Alabama 0.
crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Completion, that's about 9 yards, not enough for the first, and it's 4th down.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
Kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Henderson. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the Alabama offense will take over 1st and 10.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Back to throw. It's Milroe. Trying to create outside the pocket now. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this on the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence in the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
Fucking quarterback got hit by two D linemen and a fucking corner, bro. Still didn't fumble.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll hand it off. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down. No huddle here for the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. A gain of 2 yards.
The fact he got 2 yards out of that is fucking crazy.
The offense going with the hurry up. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Trying to extend the play. He'll take a deep shot. Deep shot caught inside the 25.
He held on to that shit.
Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. You're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looking to throw it again. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Head coach stays aggressive after failing on the last 2 4th down attempts. Looking downfield, it's Milroe. He's moving out of the pocket. There's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
The 4th down pass. Intercepted by Florida. And the Gators take over 1st and 10.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver, and he lofts it toward the left sideline. This one is
a weak ass fucking throw, man.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
And this pass is caught and heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Caught over the middle. It's Hawkins. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down.
Congrats.
The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final.
When do you start? Next year?
The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. To throw, it's Lagway. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Throws a bullet to the right. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Working his way inside the 15. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Gators will kick it off to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Henderson. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. To the air, it's Milroe. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage. Now, don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there. But, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. On the run, he'll let it go. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's moving out of the pocket. Launching it downfield.
Well, he held on. Come on, bro.
They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for 1st down. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the time.
And they heave it deep downfield.
Can we get the pick?
This
Nope.
one is broken up and falls incomplete. 2nd and 10 here.
firing here to start.
He thought he
the
has.
second
He
half.
think he
They
got
did
something
make
on
this
that
completion,
runs.
But I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Taking a shot here. Grab down the middle. It's Haynes. Explosive play. The game moves the ball all the way to the 30. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He lets it go on the move. Physical defending.
I'm like, bro, they're just gonna keep letting him catch it while he's getting hit, bro.
Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Haynes. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Looking to chuck it again. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to pass. It's Milrow. Looking to scramble.
Give me that shit, stupid.
Looking downfield. And he throws his third interception of the day. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Running past the 30.
That's crazy, the fact that he still made that tackle.
He makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid game. Fresh set of downs.
I tried. He got off the block. I set him up for the block again. That motherfucker still made the tackle.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Florida 17, Alabama 0.
The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll work the clock here with the running game. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46. The Gators will try to keep this drive moving.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Now it's second down here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's across the 25. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Man, I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's 3rd and goal. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Bringing pressure. Touchdown, Gators. And the route is on.
See, but I couldn't do that last game. That shit was wide open just like last game. Couldn't do that for the 2-point conversion in the last one. That's what I'm talking about, bro.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
See, that's what I'm talking about, bro. This game be so fucking inconsistent, man. That last game against Georgia for the 2-point conversion was that same look as I just scored on. Lagway gets out of there this time, but last time he was fucking running like he had 70 speed.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense.
And they got a fucking shit, bro. No, yeah, Georgia's tough, bro. It's tough to beat Georgia, Ohio State, and Bama sometimes. Yeah, if you get anybody who has any type of skill about them, they play with a tier 1, bro, you're going to be in it for a dogfight, bro, for the most part. Like, unless they're a straight bum or something. Yeah, bro. You already know how it go. You can't make no mistake. You play a tier 1, bro, you can't make no mistakes, bro. But other people can get away with all type of shit. We had a bad start to this season, bro. We lost 2 on the fucking last play of the game. No, I'm from Cali, bro. Jergo, I'm from Cali, man. Hey, but hey, yo, boy, the fam just got back, man. So I'm about to get off of here. I'll be back on later, around normal time. Now, I done felt like 60 points back from this motherfucker here. That's how this shit be. I was actually just ahead of him. Fucking going a 40 game win streak, bro. You get 2 points. Lose 2 games, you lose 50 fucking points. You be like, bro, come on, bro. Anyway, I'll catch y'all boys, man. Get out this beach.